everybody, it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to do a update for my A to Z project pan. This is a project with the Fantastic Ladies on Facebook, and they will be linked down below as always, like usual, etc, etc. Everyone participating will be listed below, as well as the two creators, which were Amanda D and Jessica from BeautynBaseball, and you should go check them out after you're done watching my video. Just saying. Click through, add everybody to your watch later list. Let's go. So I'm just going to talk about the things that I used or have any progress, because I feel like, again, would be very boring if I just was like, no progress, no progress, no progress. And there's a lot of stuff in this project, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing is for the letter A, which is my Aerin Rose Lip Conditioner. And I was at this silver line right here. I'm not sure how well you can see that. I apologize. And now I am right here-ish. There is an air bubble in there, so I'm right here, roughly. And this is nice. I do not dislike this. I was hoping to get this done by this month, but I guess shit happens. I don't know. So I am working on it. I'm trying to finish it up. I'm using a couple different lip balms, so it's kind of hard for me, but it is what it is. Okay, so for the letter B, I was using my ColourPop Lippie Stick in Button, and I did not use this again this month. There's no progress, but I'm going to rotate this into my backpack that I actually take to work, because now I feel like that it's becoming a little bit more springy. I can steer away from the darker colors and kind of go towards more of the lighter colors. Not that that stops me ever. If you've been here before, I wear black in the middle of summer. I don't really care. On my lips, I mean. I just do what I want and go from there. But I need to get progress on this. I haven't had any, and this is the second update, so come on, girl. So speaking of no progress, this is my NYX single in corset. This is a really pretty, just shimmery, champagne-y pink. Really similar to the eyeshadow I'm actually panning right now as a highlight, that Essence Shadow and Apricot that's in my Peeping Pan project. It's really similar to that. So I think as soon as I hit pan on that, I will switch in this one and start using that and go from there. But we will see what happens. I might just need to put these in a different place because they're in my MAC double-sided palette right now. And so these are the ones I'm panning and these are the ones I'm not. So maybe I need to just move them around, potentially. I don't know. Speaking of also having no progress, this is my ColourPop Deja Vu, which is a blotted lip. Again, I think I'm going to throw this one into my backpack for the month of March and just try to get some progress on it, just because it's easy to wear. You can just kind of throw it on, and it has like a lighter, more balmy texture, which is nice for the spring. So we will rotate that one into, okay, so for E, I'm using my e.l.f. lip exfoliator in Mint Maniac. This is how much I have left right now, so let me mark that really quick so you can see. I used the crap out of this, but I have been working on panning a Kat Von D liquid lipstick in my Mini Madness project pan, which really dries out my lips, so I've been using this like every other day. So yes, so I'm throwing things. So I was at that pink line right there, and now I'm down to the black line. So from the black line to the bottom of the paper is all I have left. So very good progress on that. Also, we're skipping over F because I didn't use that product at all. Going right to G, this is the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner in Gone Burgundy. That is the shade. I have it on my lips. Literally have like half a use left. So that'll be done literally tomorrow. But let me mark where we are. This is honestly the silliest mark I've ever made in my life. So, I was at this pink line right there, right by my fingernail, and now I'm down to that black line, which is literally a sliver from the edge of the paper. So I feel a little bit stupid making that mark, but I had put so much already on my lips today that I couldn't justify doing another layer just to get it used up. So it'll be done tomorrow. For H, I didn't use any of those products. Moving on. The IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara is still going strong. I have it on today. I am wearing it. I am using it. That one I'll just let you know when I finish, basically. For J, I'm using the Jouer Lip Enhancer, Essential Lip Enhancer. And I was at that silver line right there. Now I am down to about right here. So like perpendicular to where the R is on the front. So a decent progress. I use this every night. And I use it every night. And it's okay. I wouldn't buy it necessarily, but if I got it again for free, I would be happy about it. So there's that. I have an empty for the letter K. This is my Carez Golden Crocus Ageless Saffron Elixir. There is still like a couple drops in there that I can't get out, but I use this as face oil, and then I use it as a body oil on my legs and like whatever, I don't know. On like my chest and neck and everything, because it was breaking out my face, which is rude. So this silver line, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a silver line right here of where I started, and this is all gone, which is great. Happy day. Moving on. For the letter L, you guys remember last month I decluttered my lip gloss from Wet n Wild, the Lilac Theater one. So after that update, I had kind of been in denial. I was like, oh, I'm not going to add anything until I finish more stuff. And then I was like, no, you need to add something in and make up for decluttering that full product. So I added in the Bath & Body Works Lavender and Spring Apricot Body Spray. So I did have this in a project fragrance with Zelma, if you guys remember that a little while back. So I marked it at this black nail polish is where I started, and I am about to right here. It's kind of hard to see because there is a floral pattern on this, but I will mark it and have a photo inserted probably to make it a little bit easier to see depending on how bad it looks when I go to edit. But so replacement for L, yay! And I shouldn't have any problem. Shouldn't have any problems using that up. It's one of my favorite scents. They come out with it every season and just name it something different. So it smells like sweet tarts. Alright, so the next letter in the alphabet, you're shocked, is M. And this is for Mousse, which is the Hard Candy Velvet Mousse in Cherry Blossom. I've been using this almost once a day. It is a nice color. I usually wear it on my way home, put it on like a gloss. It is really nice. These are really, really nice. They kind of remind me of the soft matte lip creams from NYX. They do stain your lips, at least this shade does, and so when it wears off, you still look like you have color on your lips, which I appreciate because I'm lazy AF and don't always want to reapply, especially if it's the end of the day and I'm just going home. You see my predicament? So, progress, but none visible. We're working on it. Moving on. I wish I could say I had hit pan in the shadow, but that's hilarious. So this is my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar, and I'm working on the shade Nougat right here for N. There is a little bit of a dip in it. I've been using it as a transition shade pretty much every day, but these are packed so tightly, and I don't think I'm going to hit pan on it, but I'm okay with it just making progress, but I would like to hit pan, if that makes any sense. And it just smells so good, you know? I have another empty. This is my Burt's Bees Cleansing Oil, which is for O, and it actually broke after Zach had fixed it, so that's unfortunate, but it was just in my empties bin. So I was at this black line last update, and now obviously it's finished. So that is a good for me because it was messy. And now my hands are sticky. I really liked it. It was very expensive in my opinion for something like drugstore-ish. It's like $13.90 for a bottle. I'll look it up on Sephora or Target and put it on the screen, but it's like $13-ish. And for as much work as it was, it also stung the crap out of your eyes if you got it in your eyes. So when you were taking off your eye makeup, you had to be really careful or have your eyes like crunch shut like a seal so nothing could get in there, which is impossible, by the way. So that is done and I am happy. Okay, so apparently I didn't write anything down from last month either that I used up, because there are things on here that I definitely have in my empties that I know I talked about in my January empties. So I'm just like, what were you thinking? No? Okay. Alright, so for P was my e.l.f. Baked Blush in Peachy Cheeky. I have this on today. It is nice. It's a pink, peach, shimmery blush, and it's baked, and it is taking forever to use. It's flatter than it was, sort of, possibly, I don't even know. I don't even know how to tell. I guess I should start taking pictures of this. I'll add it to my take a picture pile, but I use it every single day. Every single day. So hopefully something comes of it. Moving along. Okay. My NYX shadow for R in Ruffled Trim, there was no progress on because I haven't used it this month, so overlooking that. For S, I'm using a ColourPop and Hello Kitty Super Shock Shadow in Small Gift, which I have to reach down and get. Whoosh, whoosh. So this is a metallic shimmery red. I obviously have pan, and it is just, honestly, it's a really nice color, and it goes with a lot of the other colors I'm panning right now. I'm panning a lot of reds and pinks and dark colors because it's mine. I don't know, I picked all reds to pan this year. So that's a color right there. It is really nice. I really like it. It's still very, I don't want to say the word moist because I know it offends people, but like it's still good. It's not dried out at all, and I've been using it like at least 3 times a week. Because I switched between this one and the one in my Peeping Pan project. So I have the 2 ColourPop shadows at the same time going, so we're working on it. Now for the bane of my existence, this Trustique highlighter. I don't like this. I really do not. I would much prefer like the ColourPop like cream highlights if I'm gonna use a cream highlight. But let me mark it and you can see the progress because I'm almost done with it. So I have high hopes that it will not be in my life much longer. Honestly, I've never been so depressed in my life as I am at this moment. So that is the shade right there. I don't know if you can see it. It kind of blends in with my skin tone. But it literally looks like I've made no progress, and I use this constantly. So I think I'm going to go back to using it with a beauty blender, because that seemed to be getting it out of my life a lot faster. So we're going to do that again. So I was at that pink line right there. Now I'm down to the black one, which is like right below it. So it's disappointing. You don't have to tell me. I already know. So for you, I was using a nail polish. There is no progress, so I'm not going to even show you. For V, I was using the Velour Vixen Limited Edition Wet n Wild Trio. And in the trio, I was only using primarily the nude shade, which now looks like that. Very good pan. I use this to set my under eye. Sometimes I use it to set my eyeshadow every day. It's just a nude shadow. So I have 1,000. So once that one is done, I'm going to depot the middle shade. I think I've already talked about this, but I'm going to depot that middle shade and just throw away the sparkly black because no one needs a sparkly black in my opinion. But if anybody wants it, holler at your girl. I'll give it to you. And for W is my Warrior Black Wonder Woman and Walgreens liner. I don't think you would be able to tell because it's a black liner, but there is a window like right here in the product. I do use this every day. It is a decently pigmented, it's actually pretty pigmented, so pigmented. But it's not that bad to use. It dries kind of crusty. But again, it was like, I don't know, I bought it for the packaging, and that I'm even actually using it, shocking to me. So, because that's not how I am usually. I'm just like, oh, it's beautiful, I can't use it, but we're using it, we're doing it, it's a thing. So I'm gonna use that until it gets too goopy to use, and then I'm gonna declutter it. That was for dramatic effect, but I didn't really mean to throw it that far. Accidents happen. So X and Y I both didn't use, so I'm going to ignore those. And then for Z, I'm using the Essence All About Bronze palette for the Z in bronze because I couldn't find anything else. And I've made some good progress. So I hit pan in this one. I don't know, can you see it? Can you see it? Can I focus, please? I don't know. I still don't think you can see the pan. Na 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 na. Oh, there you can, just a little bit. So this one has pan. This one almost has pan. You can see that big old dip. And then I started using this one more. I have been using all of them, but I'm just trying to hit pan. Okay, I don't know if I'm in focus. I really can't see my viewfinder from here. I'm so far away from it. So I'm really sorry if the last like 40 seconds aren't in focus. I am so excited about hitting pan in these. These are actually really deep, so it took a while. And I don't know how many others I'm going to hit pan on in this palette. Probably these sparkly white and the next two lighter ones, but past that I don't really know. So that is my update for my A to Z project pan. If you want to follow anybody else down below, they're all linked. Like I said, go check them out. You can also keep up with me on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Tumblr. That's all down below as well. It's so satisfying. There's a bug crawling on my window. Disrespecting my own house. I love you guys so much, like I already said, and I will talk to you all later. And I will talk to you guys all in the next video. Thanks, everybody. Bye.